This is your weekly dose of trivia. How's it going, everybody? Sorry, I wanted to stream yesterday, but I couldn't for whatever reason. But I'm here today, so let's make this count. As you can see, kind of in a good mood, having some things going my way of late, so that's why I'm wearing the Smurfs hat, which is obviously from Burger King. And we're going to be doing 4 games of old school trivia, starting with a round of the re-ride. Alright, let's see here. Man, that echo is really going to bug me here a little bit. All right, let's go. Getting things started off with a re-ride.
Welcome to the re-ride. The question writers don't usually like it when we waste all of their precious questions on just one player, but I say to hell with them.
Exactly.
Is this your first time on the re-ride?
No.
Very good. It is always nice to be face to face with veteran quizzers. As a reminder, here are your buzzers. Before you go, please be aware that this is a non-profit fan project in no way associated with Jackbox Games.
Duly noted.
You are now ready for the re-ride. I wish you the very best of luck.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of The Re-Ride is brought to you by
Everythingaholics Anonymous. Too many bad things you want to quit? Join our community of current and former multi-junkies.
And now, from the broadcast booth to the recording booth, here's Sam Feely.
Hi there, and welcome to another exciting episode of You Can't F***ing Be Serious.
Get the hell out of my booth. In the flesh.
Oh God, why now? Stand by.
You do know the elevator also goes up, right?
You have got some nerve.
You know what else I've got? The qualifications for this job. You're not cut out to host a bingo night at a nursing home.
Get the hell out of my booth or I'll show you exactly what I can cut out.
Fine, we'll just cut you out of this game then. Tyler?
Yeah, I had that decommissioned again because I didn't want this to happen again.
Gee, thanks for flushing the time and money I spent on the fake cop of the battering ram down the toilet.
Of course, that was all you. I should have f***ing known.
Yeah, and you know what else was all me? The air conditioning, the new furniture, the unionized writers and crew. Literally everything that is better about this joint was all Me.
Yeah, whatever. Sure, this place looks and feels a little nicer. I'm still not quite sure why anyone would burn their money into a dump like this, but you do you. Let's not bore these people any further. I'm gonna go clean up. We can sort this out later. Do your hosting thing.
You're goddamn right I will.
That went a lot more peacefully than I thought it would.
For now. Listen, I've worked with people like him before. This will not end well. From the top.
And now, ladies, not ladies, gamers, and millennials, please welcome Sam Feely!
Hi there. Listen, I don't smoke anything either, but I'm gonna need some California catatonic after that little interaction. You don't have a light on you, do you? Well, let's see if you got a light on in you. Okay, check your drugs, alcohol, junk food, trashy reality TV, and other unhealthy coping mechanisms at the door, because it's time to ride with the Vice Squad. Woo-hoo. Talk to me, kiddo. Give me... Here we have...
All right.
Whose foot fits this glass Converse? Okay, for this question, I want you to imagine that the story of Cinderella took place in the United States in the early 1970s. Just go with me here.
Sure.
Suppose Cinderella attends the big ball on January 1st, 1971. Considering what was banned in the U.S. at midnight that night, what else should she make time for before her carriage turns into a pumpkin? Buying contraceptives, watching a cigarette ad on TV, drinking a Coca-Cola made with cocaine, or hearing the 7 dirty words on the radio?
I'm gonna guess the cocaine one.
No, capital C Coke hasn't been made with lower C Coke since 1903, but since New Year's Eve was the night before, that's the only way Cinderella would have been able to stand at both parties. The last cigarette ads on U.S. TV broadcasts aired at 11:59 p.m. Eastern on January 1st, 1971. She's got to be smoking something other than Marlboros if she's getting a ride home in a pumpkin from a mouse chauffeur, though. Pick a value. You'll love to see it. Try this category.
Let's see if we can get it right here.
Mascots. Speaking of Marlboro, does anyone remember the Marlboro Man? And on that note, does anyone remember Joe Camel, the mascot for Camel cigarettes?
Okay, I kind of remember.
If the
him.
Marlboro Man weighed 160 pounds, how many Marlboro men could Joe Camel carry at most if he could lift as much as a real camel? A single Marlboro man, 2 Marlboro brothers, a Marlboro sextuplet, or 16 distantly related Marlboro cousins?
I'm gonna guess it's a sextuplet.
A grown camel can carry about 1,000 pounds, and 6 Marlboro men at 160 pounds each would weigh in at about 960 pounds.
There we go.
Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to the Marlboro sextuplet on OnlyFans. Hit your buzzer to set the value, and we call this one
I would not be bragging about that on
the vicious cycle. Vice is also a term for second in command, such as the vice president, and in British English spelling, the clamping tool vice is also spelled with a C instead of an S. And on that note, suppose some crazed madman tortured all the former US presidents who were also vice president, whose fingers would be safe from being crushed by vice grips. Thomas Jefferson's fingers, Abraham Lincoln's fingers, Teddy Roosevelt's fingers, or Gerald Ford's fingers.
Lincoln never was.
Honest Abe was nobody's vice president.
Yeah.
Not that anyone would notice if the vice president went missing, though. Something, big bucks. Next on the docket, binging right down the pipe. Take your seats, the show's about to begin. Which of these dangerous sounding treats could you safely binge on with no danger to your life? Twinkies filled with sodium hydroxide, Skittles laced with ethylene glycol, nachos dipped in ascorbic acid, or a glass of freshly squeezed dihydrogen dioxide.
I think the ascorbic acid one.
Ascorbic acid is just vitamin C.
There you go.
The worst that can happen from too much vitamin C is just a bad case of the shits, which isn't much different from your average plate of nachos to begin with.
Sure.
Rise and shine, millennial.
Bingo!
I try to make me go to this, my answer's no, no, no. R-E-H-A-B, 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 I can quit anytime.
Rest in peace,
Welcome to rehab. Stroll around the grounds until you feel at home. Don't forget, buzz in when the first letter of the correct answer is lit. And if you collect all 5 letters, you'll get a sweet bonus. Put away your daubers and calling cards. It's time for some full contact bingo. Marijuana joint rolled in cigar paper. Let me be blunt. Stoner comedy titan Seth.
Oh, crap. Seth
Dude,
Rogen.
weed LMAO. Monster, Red Bull, and Rockstar.
Energy drinks.
Energy drinks. Liberal news aggregator Blank Post.
Post, yeah.
Kitchen pest Cock Blank. He said cock. Most prescribed ADHD medication. Squirrel. Opposite base on the pH scale.
Acid.
What a trip. Highly addictive prescription sleep aid.
Ambien, okay.
Party drug that's the opposite of agony. Ecstasy. Drug abuse blank education.
Resistance.
HBO drama about drug abuse starring Zendaya. Euphoria.
Okay, just give me an age.
The only
man.
100% effective form of birth control.
Abstinence.
Yeah, about that. To overconsume drugs, food, or television.
Binge.
Tina Turner's River Deep Mountain. How high? Rehab.
They want me to go to rehab, and I say
That
no,
belongs
no, no.
to you. Hey, come on now. No rubbernecking. Back to work. Okay, Pausana, let's... Oh, man. Now we're in the VIP lounge. Let's see what they're serving. I feel the need for... Here comes the Questione. Suppose you try to order from the cannabis delivery company Speed Weed, but end up calling the accomplished American entertainment personality Speed Weed. Who will be threatening your life if your stoned ass ever calls them again? A television writer, a game show host, a DJ, or a theme song composer? Here's the story of a stupid player. Speed Weed is a prolific TV writer who has worked on Arrow, Law & Order SVU, and NCIS Los Angeles. And since he's a prolific writer for cop shows, your ass will be in the slammer in 30 minutes or less.
Yeah.
How much is this one worth to you? Buzz it. All right, I've got a category for you. My Bingaling. Let's stick with the devil's lettuce for another bit. Gotta get our mileage out of this floor number, after all. If I took a rip from a Bing Bong, what would I least likely feel? The relaxing vibe of a search engine, the smooth buzz of a wild cherry, the refreshing taste of a British beverage, or the chill feel of some rock climbing gear? I told you not to do that!
Wow.
Bing is a search engine, a type of cherry, and a British soft drink brand, but the rock climbing gear is called Bong. So that would be a Bong Bong. Oh, God, man. This Bing Bong bangs.
The makers of You Don't Know Jack the Rewrite do not encourage drug use at work. Please wait until you're back home.
Now's the time to hit your buzzer and select the... Gotcha. Okay, coming up. You don't know smack. Oh, for Christ's sakes. You took one too many hits off the bing bong, and now you're on a really bad trip. Let's see if you can stay anchored to reality. Which of these bizarre events did you not hallucinate because it actually happened for real? I was in Kentucky when it suddenly started raining meat. The streets of Chicago were covered in spaghetti. This horde of rubber ducks floated down the River Thames. Or I swear Lincoln pinned 3 dudes at once for the 3 count. Yes, of course that's true. I'm surprised you ran such an easy question. And wait, this is wrong? Are we sure? Are we really, really sure?
Yes, Sam, we are.
But, like, have we double and triple checked?
Yes, Sam, we have.
Wow. Okay, guess it's wrong then. Huh. In the Kentucky meat shower of 1876, chunks of red meat fell from the sky for several minutes in a 100 by 50 yard area. Where that meat came from and why it fell from the sky remains a mystery to this day. But if you want some more real-life Jordan Peele movie shit, I'm from Massachusetts. Want to hear about the Great Molasses Flood? Okay, how much? Lentils be lengthificator. Oh, God, no. Oh, wow. Splendid. Gibberish. Let me guess, we still have the growling Rottweiler sound effects with these too? Because these are about as intimidating as a golden retriever puppy. The real gibberish category is Jiminy Cricket and tactile discomfort. Scared money don't make money, so buzz in quick if you want to win big. Okay, tell me what sports term this rhymes with. Fur torments and dancing bugs.
Fur torments and dancing bugs.
First clue, they're substances used by athletes. Cocaine.
Oh. There you go.
Okay, you see, if we just call them steroids, nobody would admire athletes who use them ever again.
With the phrase performance-enhancing drugs, takes longer to say, and since the average human attention span has dwindled to that of a carrot, anyone hearing it will lose interest and move on to the next.
Okay, friendo, how much money am I? That's what we're playing for, and here's what we're playing.
Very true.
Performer? I hardly know her. And moving on to a different type of performance-enhancing drugs. Considering the condition Viagra was originally developed to treat, which of these pickup lines could you use after popping a couple of blue pills? Hey, sugar, are those ADH double D? Hey, honey, you make me want to make rash decisions. Hey, gorgeous, I'll make you feel real fatigued in the morning. Or, hey, baby, are you as tight as my chest is right now? Oh, God, I feel so dirty. You do know you're allowed to pick the correct answer, right?
Yes.
Was this one too hard for you? So if you really want your pickup lines to land, I'd recommend you work on that stiff delivery. Hit your buzzer. Need one more hit, then catch a buzz off of this clue. You're a maniac. Time to get obsessed.
Maniac. Likes to steal things. That goes without saying, honestly. I don't know. Okay, you are obsessed with England, sure.
Tyler?
Nope, I'm still in production.
Cool, so this is probably...
Sam Feely? That you, yeah?
Last time I checked.
Oh, I'm not any happier about this than you are, believe me. You waltz into the show, stage an uprising of the staff, drop me down a f***ing trapdoor, steal my life's work, and now you're acting like I'm the one being unreasonable here? What the f*** do you want from me?
What do I want? I want you to go back to whatever Golden Corral you were assistant managing before you tried to perform rigor mortis on this place, and let me restore honor to the You Don't Know Jack name. Was that Anglo-Burmese War episode supposed to be a knockoff Tim Robinson sketch, or are you genuinely that incompetent? Because you ran not only this game and franchise into the ground, but your writers' livelihoods, and you have the balls to walk in after I've quite literally cleaned up your mess, demand that I leave your booth, and ask me what I want from you? Are you for real?
Dude, what are you talking about? Yes, that episode sucked. Sucked for all of us. Do you think we did it on purpose? Because you were the one who caused it to happen by riling up our writers with your anonymous benefactor bullshit.
Yeah, but when you rely on unpaid work, you get exactly what you pay for. I've witnessed it and experienced it firsthand long before I showed up here. Pay your crew and none of it happens at all.
Have you checked the financials for this place at all? It's not bleeding money. It's spraying geysers of money out of every bodily orifice. It was either screw our writers or lose everything.
That's what I've been saying all along. You are not cut out to run this place.
Well, who else was gonna run it? I didn't see you buy out this ruin, restore it to working condition, pump thousands of hours of unpaid labor into it, and all of it to bring back a show that no one gives a crap about anymore anyway?
I'm literally the one paying our writers right now.
Well, whoop-dee-doo. Ever wonder if you could have done that if you'd spent every last penny of your savings on restoring this dump into a not dump, clear out the rubble, restore the roof, fix dozens upon dozens of fright ventilation units? Did you do any of that? Or did you just waltz in after all the work was already done, install a few LED light strips, and spray some Febreze around?
Okay, first of all...
No, shut up for a second. Look, we both care a lot more about this place than almost anyone else out there, and here we are at each other's throats when we should be working together.
I mean... You're not wrong.
I'm very grateful for your resources and your efforts, believe me, but we have to stop this pointless bickering. You'll get to do what you love. We both will. Remember, none of this would have existed in the first place without me. Despite how intent you seem on painting me as some sort of incompetent hack, I literally built this thing from the ground up along with Tyler. Now, we certainly hit a snack, and I'm going to admit, shit was going to eventually head fanwards even without your interventions, but that's the beauty of it. None of it would have been here without me, but things would almost certainly have ended unceremoniously a while ago without you. All of this to say the rewrite wouldn't exist right now without either of us. Not you, not me. We are what's keeping this alive, so please, let's try to helm this thing together. I have great plans for it, and with your fresh injection of resources, we might just pull it off.
You're lucky I'm a people pleaser.
Well, great. Then go ahead and finish your run.
Wait, you're saying Sam should keep hosting the show? You?
Well, not forever, obviously, but sure. Both of us at the helm, both of us in the booth. See it as a token of goodwill.
Mate, it's a token of goodwill from my side to not toss your hapless ass out on the street, since I now legally own this place and all.
Oh, shut the f*** up. Last time I checked, whoever owns the deed owns the place. And unless you broke into my place and blew open my safe, I severely doubt you own either of those things.
So I take it both your goodwill has already run out.
Oh, shut up, Tyler.
Well, I guess there's some common ground we can find here.
Seems like it.
That's me, building bridges all day long.
Yes, one piece at a time, man. One piece at a time. I really botched that Jack attack. Anyway, this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack the Rewrite. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, and spread the word. This is Tickets Please Gaming, and that arcade is now closed. Alright, I think it's time to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the second game. And the first look at the Wheel of the Night. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, it's time for the first game of the wheel. Let's see what I had to do. A little updating. Let's see what they give us this time. We're going to start things off with Volume 3, which of course is the one that introduced Cookie Masterson into the world of hosting. And you know what? He's holding up pretty good. All right, sounds good. Let's go. See you on the other side.
Let me remind you, there is no personal use of the internet.
I roll.
Just remember that.
Oakley dokley.
Just the one.
Okay, Dandy, one player. What's your name?
Going full 21.
Thanks, Rudy.
30 seconds.
When you want to buzz in, hit the letter B. B as in baby beef.
Go snip your markers, cue card boy.
20 seconds. That's 20.
Okie dokie.
Oh, 20 seconds. Okay, look, listen. Here's the directions. When a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on the keyboard. Got it? It is easy.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9. Okay, get the desktop out of here. 6. I am not a hero. Take it to black. 4, here we go. 3.
It's big. It's hot. Why doesn't it kill us all? Learn about the sun tonight.
Yeah, the sun is very dangerous, is it not? Especially when you get up close to it.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome. Hi, hello. This
Hi,
is You Don't Know
Cookie.
Jack. I'm Cookie, and you're pathetic. Playing by yourself? Go read a book. Oh, all right, whatever. This is it? Just you? Well, I get paid no matter what. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
you
do
get
it.
paid no matter what, so why argue?
Okay, pick a... Well, looks like this category is, please pass the leg of Sam. $3,000 for this one. Heads up, here it comes. Say you want to dine with the supposedly flesh-eating folks that were named cannibal by the early Spanish explorers. Which of the following would describe your appetite? You're hungry for Italian, you feel like a little West Indian, you want to try some Mexican, or Chinese sounds really good to you. Early Spanish explorers used the word cannibal to refer to the supposedly people-eating peoples of the West Indies.
Here we go.
So just think twice before you order Polish sausage. I need a category. May I introduce turn-offs, money changers, people who smoke. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. You know, December 25th is widely considered to be the birthday of Jesus of Nazareth. So tell me, what sign is Jesus? Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, or Aquarius?
I believe he is a Capricorn.
If he was born on December 25th, then Jesus would be a Capricorn. Capricorn's dominant traits are honesty, patience, and the ability to walk on water.
Yeah. That tracks, actually.
Category, please. Now serving. Get a real job, Alice Cooper. This one can net you $1,000. Hey, everybody, you know who Alice Cooper is,
Sure,
right? The king
he's
of
the rock
70s
guy.
shock rock. Well, if Alice Cooper reworked his old hit No More Mr. Nice Guy into a song about Coopers, what would make the best title? No More Mr. Wheelwright, No More Mr. Barrel Maker, No More Mr. Chicken Farmer, or No More Mr. Blacksmith?
I think Cooper's made barrels.
A Cooper is someone who makes barrels. Yeah, I don't know, though. A huge barrel with flame shooting out the top just doesn't sound nearly as frightening as a giant skull. Maybe it's just me. Okay, I need a category.
Just get to the point, Cookie.
Can't stop at 3, no, you gotta head for, yeah.
The category is Get to the Point. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Okay, I want you to take a good long look at this picture and try to figure out what the hell is the intended purpose of this thing? Training thoroughbred horses, spreading the word of God, contraception for Mormons, or holding up truckers' pants?
Nope.
Never mind.
In case you're wondering, this bad boy is called the Heretic's Fork. It was a medieval instrument of torture tied around the necks of non-believers so that the point stuck in their neck and chest. Nowadays, Christians are much more civilized. They use something called the Heretic's Spork.
Oh.
All right, hit me.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
This one's called Who's Atari Now? $2,000 for a correct answer. Okay, you Atari nut, imagine this. You're playing asteroids on your Atari 2600, but instead of shooting asteroids, you have to shoot the faces of people who have asteroids named after them. Whom will you get to shoot? Ringo Starr, Ziggy Stardust, Jefferson Starship, or Keith Moon? It's just tragic.
Nope.
For the curious, here's the right answer. Ringo Starr, along with the rest of the Beatles, has an actual asteroid named after him. So you can walk up to Ringo and go, "Hey Ringo, you asteroid." Category, please. And this one is Hollywood Square Dancing. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Hey, remember TV's McCloud, that detective from the country that ended up working in the big city? Well, suppose backwards Detective McCloud were a cop by day and a square dance caller by night. If he got confused and told a couple of crooks to freeze and then do-si-do, what would they do? Stop, then bow to one another, stop, link arms and twirl, stop, then circle each other back to back, or stop, drop, and promenade?
I think they would be stop and circle each other back to back.
McCloud is asking them to stop and then circle around each other, passing at the right shoulders, back facing back. His skills really come in handy when he has to break up a hoedown. I need a category.
7, lucky, lucky 7.
Say hello to
Save the
family
drama for your
Such a
mama.
waste. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Okay, let's say you're holding a big family reunion and you want to get really drunk so you don't have to deal with your relatives. Because of how altitude affects drunkenness, where should you hold your reunion if you want to get drunk the fastest? Venice Beach, Central Park, Mount St. Helens, or Death Valley?
Probably Mount St. Helens.
The higher you are, the drunker you get. So a reunion on Mount St. Helens will help you get drunker faster to avoid your relatives. And who knows, maybe your annoying Uncle Wendell will fall into the volcano. Okay, I need a category. Hey, all right, guess what you just picked? It's
Dis or
time
Dat.
to play Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat question is... Wait, this isn't spaghetti, it's worms! Okay, for each of these 7 words, you tell me, is it a type of pasta or parasite?
Pasta or
If
parasite,
it's a
but not
tasty
both.
pasta, press
Not
1.
both. That would
if
be
it's
too
a
much
parasite, press 2. And if you want to skip one, press 4. $500 for each right answer, and you lose $500 for a wrong answer or one you don't get to. All right, let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Macaroni, pasta.
Your pasta.
Rotini.
Pasta.
Trigonella.
Parasite.
Linguine.
Pasta.
Spirochete.
Skip.
Salmonella.
Your parasite.
Lasagna.
Your pasta.
Back to the one you skipped. Spirochete.
Pasta?
That's all she wrote. Only one wrong. Pretty damn good, cowboy. Let's toss that into your total.
It's all right.
Didn't have that before, did you? All right, let's move on. All right, hit me.
Aloha.
I could use a snack bath.
Okay, give it up for Existential Snack Bath. You get this one right, and it's $3,000. Okay, imagine this scenario. Psychiatrist Carl Jung is sitting naked in a bathtub full of chocolate pudding. Which of the following would best illustrate Jung's theory of the collective unconscious? Jung sees the pudding as a symbol of death. Jung experiences a complete loss of identity. Freud walks in holding a spoon. Or Jung realizes his life is just a dream.
Collective unconscious.
Here's what you should have picked. The collective unconscious in Jung's theory is made up of archetypal symbols and images of universal experiences such as death. And it's a little-known fact that this idea first occurred to Jung under precisely these circumstances. Okay, pick a category. Nice choice, lover. You've just been invited to a three-way. Alrighty, here's the deal. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. If you buzz in when the correct member of the three-way is lit up, it's $1,000 in the bank. But watch out, if you're wrong, you'll lose $1,000 every time you're wrong. And be careful, individual answers don't necessarily have anything to do with the three-way as a group. Okay, party time. The category for this little number is May My Force Be On You, which means this three-way is gonna be about Han, Luke, and Leia. Time to start seeing the goods. Let's hope you're up to it.
Oh.
Oh, yes!
Yeah, okay, never mind. That'd be Leia.
Oh, yes!
On.
Oh, yes!
Luke.
Oh, yes!
On.
Oh, yes!
On.
Oh, yes!
Leia.
Okay, must stop. Can't take it anymore. Looks like we've reached our climax. Now let's see how you scored. Nicely done, a perfect score. Must be all that practicing alone, huh? This should firm up your overall score. Well, it's time to get back to the game. But, you will call me, right? Okay, either you
whatever
finished
your name
round
is,
one, or
sure.
you have another round to go. You know, depending on how you look at these things. Now remember, everything in round two is worth double, so heads up. Okay, I need a...
Don't look now. It's question 11.
Open wide and get ready for Go With The Flow. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Okay, this is a fill-in-the-blank question, so buzz in and start typing when you're able to figure out the next link in the chain. Holston River, Tennessee River, Ohio River, Mississippi River, blank.
Holston, Tennessee, Ohio, Mississippi.
This could be it. Missouri, you were just looking for rivers named for states, and this was the first one you could think of, wasn't it? All you had to do is type this. The Holston and French Broad rivers form the Tennessee, which flows into the Ohio, which flows into the Mississippi, which ends in the Gulf of Mexico. Man, for some reason I really
Now, for some reason, they want to call it the Gulf of America, and...
Category,
no.
please.
Just no.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
Coming at you. Let me see your thing. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Hey, remember Thing, that lovable severed hand from the Addams Family? Well, imagine this touching episode. In an attempt to be even more useful, Thing takes up palm reading. Considering the 4 major lines of the palm, which of these would Thing not be able to tell? The length of Grandmama's life, what lies in Cousin It's heart, Uncle Fester's fate, or the limits of Gomez and Morticia's love?
I think it's hard.
No Thing would be able to see that, and I think it would be a bottle of minoxidil. The correct answer is...
Fate?
A love line is not one of the 4 major lines of the poem. The 4th one is the headline. The headline. So, looks like Thing would find out a little something about Gomez and Morticia's love life after all. All right, hit me.
Okay, we gotta get back on the right side of things. We're kind of...
This category is known as a quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Okay, flex those fingers and get ready for a typing test. From left to right on the top row, what are the first 6 letters on a standard keyboard? Let's see what you think. QWERTY from the first 6 letters is the nickname for a standard keyboard.
Here you go.
Come on, you can tell me. Did you look?
Yes. I do not. I will not back down on that. Thank you.
The selection is My Mom Loves Me, I think. How does $2,000
Well,
sound?
there's one way to find out, isn't there?
Because here we go. If your new lunchbox comes equipped with a thermos that only holds things found in the thermosphere, which of the following things could you enjoy at lunch? Molten lava, a tornado, the northern lights, or salt water?
Thermosphere. Heat?
I'm shaking my head right now. Should have picked this. The northern lights reside in the thermosphere over 50 miles up into the Earth's atmosphere.
I'll trade you my Fritos for your Aurora Borealis. Okay.
Okay, pick a category.
Not 14, not
15.
16,
Come on, let's get back into it.
Shake hands with. Don't be so double negative. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Which of these well-known ad slogans is a double negative? Nothing beats a great pair of legs, nobody doesn't like Sara Lee, but you can't eat just one, or this is not your father's Oldsmobile.
That would be number 2.
Nobody doesn't like Sara Lee is a grammatically correct double negative. It's when you say ain't nobody don't dislike no Sara Lee never that you run into a problem.
And I'm thoroughly confused now.
Uh-oh, wet suck tit shine floor.
It's time for Flickerish Lesson.
Gibberish question.
Your gibberish category for today is, what are you doing after your presidential defeat? $10,000 if you move fast on this gibberish question. All right, as soon as you know the answer, buzz in, because I'm taking away some cash every 1.5 seconds. All right, look hard and buzz in when you know. With what popular phrase does this rhyme?
Popular phrase.
Clear away,
Clear away,
young
young
Ferraro.
Ferraro.
And remember, don't think about the punctuation. It's all yours. Type in.
There you go.
So many Vanilla Ice jokes, so little time. Okay, I need a category.
On the big bayou in Louisiana.
Yeah, seems about right.
And I believe this one's called When You Wish Upon a Horse. Think you can handle $6,001 bills? Okay, let's see how well you know your tired old proverbs. If wishes were horses and beggars can't be choosers, who gets to ride? Wishes, horses, not choosers, or not beggars? Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. If wishes were horses, then beggars would ride. And if beggars can't be choosers, then there won't be any choosers riding. Can I be totally honest with you? I really don't understand this question. I've tried to figure it out, but
I would have thought it been the other way. I thought the beggars wouldn't be able to ride. Good thing I didn't guess it, though.
Okay, pick a category. Here we have
Knocked up. Who's there?
Play your cards right, you win $4,000.
Tin roof, rested.
Imagine this. Say you're a student at Pregnant U. Based on the typical amount of discomfort during each trimester of pregnancy, which trimester exams should be the easiest? Your first trimester exams, your second trimester exams, your third trimester exams, or your fourth trimester exams?
I would guess it'd be the first one.
Now, it's hard to concentrate on the first trimester exams. You know, you're still thinking about how fun it was to get pregnant on summer break.
Oh.
See, now, I could have given you some cash if you picked this. In the second trimester of pregnancy, most women feel less uncomfortable than in the first or third trimesters, so second trimester exams should be gravy, unless you've taken Lamaze class as an elective. That test sucks. All right, hit me.
I am not having a great run on these trivia
category?
questions. to be
No more
honest
mini
with you.
marshmallows for you, sister. Sit up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Hey, is it just me or is the Swiss Miss girl put on a few pounds? Imagine this. On her new Swiss diet, the Swiss Miss girl can only eat foods named after countries that border Switzerland. Which of the following items can she not chow down? French fries, Italian beef sandwiches, German chocolate cake, or Belgian waffles?
I think it'd be Belgian.
Put away the whipped cream, sister. Belgium doesn't border Switzerland.
There you go.
Although, I don't know, maybe if she eats enough Belgian waffles, she actually will border Belgium after a while. I need a category. This one likes to go by
Montague, get into my office!
Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Okay, here we go. I have these descriptions of the new TV pilots for next fall. Here, listen to this one.
After offering all of his possessions to his 3 daughters, this Shakespearean character is solving crimes with his unpredictable new partner.
What's the name of this show? Scarecrow and King Lear, Jaques and the Fat Man, Simon and Timon, or Hardcastle and Macbeth?
That would be King Lear.
It was King Lear who started his downfall by offering to divide his land and possessions among his 3 daughters if they would profess their love for him. Of course, that's all before retiring to a small New England town where his knowledge of forensics and Taekwondo can help the police solve a different murder every week. Category, please.
Maybe he should contact Jessica Fletcher.
You're about to embark on the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see 2 words on the screen that match. $2,000 if you're right, $2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard as long as you remember this.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Where did that come from? And where are you going? Time to find out right now.
French. Gotcha. German. Swedish. Okay, I think that's English muffins. There we go. Russian. Why did I hit that? That makes no sense. Spanish fly, I think? I keep hitting buttons. Is it Burmese, maybe?
Hey, let go of the keyboard! You did great! Let's take a look at your final score!
Alright,
That's the
coming
game!
better.
Player, I couldn't have done a better job myself. But then, I wasn't playing by myself, was I? But seriously, player, and I don't say this to just everybody.
That's a
Yep,
wrap,
that's
folks.
true.
Give yourselves a little pat on the back. And Raul, are we doing another one of these?
message.
Hey, I don't want to pressure you into anything you don't want to do, but, we got everything all set up. Everybody's here. We get paid overtime if we play another game. So, just let me know what you want to do.
If you don't, gee, I guess.
Okay, this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack, volume number 3. If you like what you see here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, and spread the word. This is Second Spoons Gaming, and that arcade is now closed. Alright, we're going to take another break. We'll be around in about 90 seconds for round 3. See you then. Okay, I don't know why my apartment just keeps getting honk, 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 honk every 3 seconds. It's annoying. Four, three, two, one. Welcome back, everybody. This is another round of You Don't Know Jack. The give me 1 second. I think I know what I got to do now. There you go. Just boom. Okay. It is time to play another round of Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. We've gotten the Rewrite and Volume 3 so far. Next up is going to be our arch nemesis, Sports. Sounds like fun. Anyway, let me get this thing started and I'll be back in about... there you go. 30 seconds or so to get this thing going here.
60 seconds. Hello?
There you go.
One, two.
Okay, we're going to be our target audience is generally males. And
Wow. Yeah, turn up the gain.
And sex, but
Yeah. Hey, contestants, how you doing?
Hi,
Glad
Cookie.
you can be here. How many people do we have playing today?
Just the one.
All right, we're doing the solo thing. I need a name here.
Yep.
A filter straw for that.
Anybody have any?
One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament
21.
game? Okay, got it. 30 seconds. Okay, your buzzer is B as in beer bong or just plain bong.
Yeah, hold on.
I was like,
Hey, it's
extra.
not my job,
Shouldn't
Mr.
it be a
Finger
sports
Pointer.
name like badminton or...
20 seconds, oh shit. Okay, when you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't,
Watch your
don't.
mouth.
But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash, alright? Good luck.
Let's get rid of the desktop, please. Thank you. And go to black. Okay, everybody set? Here we go. Okay, guys, stand by.
Wish to remind you never to drink and drive down the lane.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Woo! All right. Welcome to the program. What? So it's just the one? Okay, let's make it happen. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. One. Here's your category. Holy directory assistance, Batman. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. Hey, guess what? It's the weekly meeting of the Justice League, and as usual, Batman is late. Knowing that he just moved into a new bat cave, Superman dials 555-1212 to get Batman's new number. Unfortunately, he's given the number of the Batsman. Who the hell is he? A baseball player, a sailor, a cricketer, or a spelunker?
I believe that'd be a cricketer.
In cricket, the player who's up to bat is called, appropriately enough, the batsman. Me, I'm more of a Catwoman's man. How about it?
We
Hit me with
got
the
you.
category.
Speaking of justice.
Question 2.
And the category is, we want justice. We want ice hockey. Okay, this isn't going to be easy, but you're looking at $3,000.
Gotcha.
Ready on the trigger? Pull. Remember that movie Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome? If you're a big NHL fan, where might you think that movie was filmed? St. Louis, Philadelphia, St. Petersburg, Florida, or Bartertown?
Probably St. Petersburg, Florida.
The Thunderdome in St. Petersburg, Florida. The NHL's Tampa Bay Lightning have played a number of home hockey games there. You know, I hear that 2 teams enter, but only 1 team leaves. Okay, pick a category. 3! This one's gonna be Monty Python and the government. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go. Remember the Monty Python sketch about the Ministry of Silly Walks? Because it's the name of a position in their sport, who would be the subject of a sketch involving the Ministry of Silly Points? Cricketers, lacrosse players, team handball players, or roller derby competitors?
I'm gonna guess cricket.
The silly point is an actual field position in the sport of cricket.
Wow.
And I'm not sure even the Python guys can make cricket funny or interesting. Category time. What's it gonna be? All right, let's see what we're doing here. The Fab Four, and this one's going to be worth $1,000. Hey, did you guys hear? The Beatles are going on tour. In a curious move, the Fab Three have asked golfer Craig Stadler to join them on tour to sing one song. Based on his nickname, which song should he sing? Octopus's Garden, I Am the Walrus, Norwegian Wood, or Taxman?
Stadler is known as the Walrus.
Craig Stadler's known as the Walrus. And the other golfers hate it when he yells "kook-kook-a-choo" when he tees off. Okie doke, give me a category. Uh-oh, Miss
Gibberish
Butt-Tit
question.
Slime Shore.
It's time for a Tinkerling Test Run!
The category for this gibberish question: fair trade or religious conversion. The opening value is $5,000. Okay, now remember, you don't have a lot of time here, so the less time you take, the more money you make. Okay, my friends, what sporting event does this rhyme with? Don't be fooled by punctuation. A nun for a Moses? Ooh, you think you got it? Okay.
Yep.
You know, you can just order the damn things today. You don't have to, like, race for them or anything. Okay, pick a category.
But why are they laughing? That's what I really want to know.
The category is Why are those archers laughing? All right, $3,000 is riding on this one. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Sure, we've got synchronized swimming and badminton, but past Olympics had some seriously lame events of their own. Which of the following was not a real Olympic event? Fire baton relay, underwater swimming for distance, 56-pound weight throw, or swallow?
I think the weight throw is legit. The underwater swimming for distance probably is.
Too bad.
Is it fire baton relay?
Unfortunately, there's never been a fire baton relay. But
The
you know,
swallow
if you
is
use a short
real.
baton, I'll bet you see some serious record-breaking times.
Ow, 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 it's burning. Ow, 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 ow.
How about it? Hit me with the category.
Isn't that the question we all want to know?
Question 7. And the category is? Okay, but who's going to pay for the beer? A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Hang on tight. Here we go. If each of these scenarios were to take place at an NCAA basketball game, which one could result in a technical foul for the home team? Woody Allen playing a clarinet during a shot, Fran manipulating Kukla and Ali at halftime, Marcel Marceau in a box in the stands, or Miss Piggy selling hot dogs to the crowd?
Probably one.
A fan playing a musical instrument in the crowd during play can cause their team's bench a technical foul. What's the penalty for doing Benny Goodman tunes at a ball game? Death by repeated blows with a clarinet-like object.
Don't, ow, wait, don't. Sorry.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
2, 4, 6, 8. Question 8 is jailbait. Go 8.
The category behind this question is, hey, that guy stole my name. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Which of the following wrestlers would NHL great Jacques Plante have to face in a steel cage match for sole rights to his nickname? Jake the Snake, Gorilla Monsoon, Andre the Giant, or Doink the Clown? Montreal Canadiens netminder Jacques Plante, or Jake the Snake, got his nickname because he's the first goalie to regularly come out of the crease to intercept passes and shots. Wait, and the other Jake the Snake got his name why? Oh, he carried a big snake. Oh. Category time. What's it gonna be?
The German judge gives a
9. The category is Thumbalaya. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. Assuming you're basically a nice person, which phrase would you not want to utter to former New Orleans Saints player Tom Dempsey? You must be half nuts. How's it going, shrimp? Ooh, you missed it by half a foot. Or what are you, blind?
Probably 3.
Tom Dempsey kicked the longest NFL field goal with only half a foot. Proving, as with many body parts, length isn't everything. Okay, pick a category.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The category? Grabbing some Trojans. And we'll pay out $3,000 for this one. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. If the Greek soldiers of the Trojan Wars had been subject to the rules of Greco-Roman wrestling, which of the following battle tactics could the Greeks not have used against the Trojans? Squeezing the Trojans between their legs, lying on top of a Trojan when he's on his back, grabbing the Trojans by their heads, or lifting the Trojans off the ground?
I think it would be 1.
In Greco-Roman wrestling, use of the legs is considerably restricted. Not illegal, however, is the highly effective get inside a horse and surprise your opponent maneuver. All right, that's 1 round down.
Yep,
now don't
that
get distracted
tracks.
by the round card, girl, because we're off to round 2. Okay, pay attention, because all the sports questions in round 2 are worth more money. All right, let's go. Okie doke, give me a category.
U-T-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, 11.
Here's the category. The backboard jumble. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. The original purpose of the backboard in basketball was to help eliminate what? Missed free throws, low-scoring games, fan interference, or lost balls?
I'm going to guess it's lost balls.
Actually, preventing lost balls was the original purpose of the cup.
Oh, never mind.
Let's see what a good player would have answered. Before backboards were introduced in 1895, shots were sometimes blocked by fans seated behind the basket. Sounds like Shaq would have had an excuse back then. How about it? Hit me with the
Okay.
category.
Oh, that's a 12-pounder, eh?
The name of this category is Pro Football and Modern Art. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get
All right,
this
let's
one
start
right.
rebuilding
All
here.
right, say you're a huge NFL history buff and you're completely bald. If you decide to paint the very first NFL helmet insignia on the sides of your head, what will you most likely hear as you walk down the street? Lightning bolts, look, it's the mighty Thor. Wonder what the G stands for. Nice horns, are you a mountain goat? Or S, who does he think he is, Superman?
I have no earthly clue.
Anyone interested in the right answer? Here you go. In 1948, Fred Gerke, a player, painted Rams horns on each of the LA Rams helmets, making them the first NFL team to sport a helmet logo. Yeah, the painted horns went over a hell of a lot better than the fake goatees. Category time. What's it gonna be?
13!
And this category is hot and juicy. This question's worth $2,001 bills. Okay, we all know that at Wendy's you can order a single, a double, or a triple burger. Well, imagine that Wendy's has added home runs to their selection of burgers. In baseball terms, if you've eaten all 4 sandwiches at one meal, what have you done? Gobbled up a
Okay, I
full
got
house,
this.
snarfed
They
a
ate
mega
for the
bases. Eating
cycle.
for the cycle, or hitting a single, a double, a triple, and a home run in one game is called hitting for the cycle. And after that much fast food, you better be hitting the exercise cycle.
Yeah.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
All sports, all the time. You're tuned to 14.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. If the FDA says we can eat it, then it must be okay. And there's $6,000 at the end of this question. All right, let's get this ball rolling. If you were frying up some low-fat snacks and replaced the fat substitute Olestra with Balestra, what would be the best name for your tasty diet treats? Double Dutch Rope Twist, Baked Pool Cue Crunchers, Greyhound Whisker Biscuits, or Jumpin' Lunge Saber Crisps?
I'm gonna go with 2.
You haven't got a cue.
No.
Here's what you should have guessed. A balestra is a jump and lunge move used in fencing.
Oh.
So be careful with those saber crisps. I hear they cause problems with your digestion. Okie doke, give me a category.
Love 15.
Here's your category. The wide world of sports, fashion. And this is $4,000 here.
All right, we
Everything
start
in
to
place?
rebuild here.
Here she comes. The sports world seems to stay pretty much on top of the latest fashion trends, but which one of the following professional sports leagues has yet to don a trendy salary cap? Major League Baseball, NBA, NFL, or NHL?
I think it has to be MLB.
Professional baseball has yet to adopt a league salary cap.
Just
And
ask
why
the
should
Dodgers.
they? I mean, most of the players say they don't like the way it fits anyway. Okay, pick a category. Uh-oh, press fudge.
Gibberish question the second.
Once again, it's time for a Liquor Pistol
This gibberish questions category is vanity pictures. The opening value for this gibberish question is $10,000. Now you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'll be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Okay, listen up and tell me what phrase this rhymes with. Set for headshots, mirror. Okay, here's the first hint. It's shouted at the ballpark. Well, kill the ump doesn't fit. It's shouted by vendors selling dogs. Get your beagles, toy poodles. They're so hot, they're... Okay, let's see if you know it. Start typing.
Here you go.
Hot dog, set for headshots, mirror.
Yeah, I'd like a foot long, please.
You got it, big boy.
How about it? Hit me with the category.
9 plus 8. 10 plus 7.
The category is Things Daddy can't fix. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. All right, get yourself set. It's time. Suppose Tori Spelling gets her own show on which she demonstrates martial arts breaking techniques. According to the rules, which part of her body can she not use to split a brick or a board? Elbow, thumb, forehead, or nose?
Oh boy. There you go.
In breaking techniques, the nose is not used as a weapon. And you can't do a show next season if you're dead, Tori. Category time. What's it gonna be?
18.
Oh.
And the category is Streaks and Streakers. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. If the owner of Major League Baseball's longest hitting streak had been known to streak to base after each hit, who would have been famous for flaunting himself for 56 consecutive games? Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio, Lou Gehrig, or Yogi Berra? Joltin' Joe holds the record for hitting in 56 consecutive games.
All right, Joe, if you get on, I want you to steal second, but for God's sakes, don't slide.
Okie doke, give me a category.
Yeah, these are all... I can live without that image in my mind.
And the category is things we could all have lived without. All right, you're going to be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth $6,000. Okay, hang tight, put your finger on your buzzer. Here's the question. Imagine Bruce Willis is making a sequel to Hudson Hawk called Hudson Stuck. Based on the title, what will be the subject of the movie? The annual Columbia NYU crew race, the first man to climb Mount McKinley, Universal Speedboat distress signals, or the Canadian beaver hunt finals?
I'm just not feeling this, to be honest with you, so we'll just leave this alone.
Should have picked this. Hudson Stuck was the first man to climb Mount McKinley. Sure, it was a nice accomplishment and all, but his wife hardly did any Naked magazine covers at all. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
20.
This one's gonna be sports played by out-of-shape ex-jocks. It's gonna be worth $4,000. On your marks, get set, here's the question. You and your friends want to play a good old-fashioned game of softball. Unfortunately, nobody has a regulation ball. Based on one of the game's early names, what might you use instead? Kittens, puppies, watermelons, or breasts?
Oh, jeez. This just feels like something I should just leave alone.
Let's take a look at the big money answer.
Oh!
In the olden days, softball was called kitten ball. Games were played at night, in the belief that God couldn't see them if it was too dark. Okay, pick a category.
Wow.
The attack is upon you. If you see 2 words together and they form a match, buzz in. $2,000 will be yours if you're right, but each time you're wrong, $2,000 shall be taken away.
Crazy here.
But be not fooled, not all matches are true. Remember the clue.
Not so heavy with the button.
Match that fits this clue. Don't forget your helmet. Hope you wore yours. It can get pretty hairy out there.
Oh, it's wings, isn't it? It's horns. They had wings. Okay. Star. They had a horseshoe. They had lightning bolts. Tiger stripes, yep. Fleur de lis, yeah, I know. They had hordes.
Way to attack the attack! Let's check out the
Pretty
final
good
tally.
job. Pretty good job. This one.
That's the game! Well, you kicked butt. There's no two ways about it. Well, of course, it's not like you had any competition to make it a real challenge, but that's not the point. The point is...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show, everybody. Cue commercials, and Cookie, can you find out what's happening with the contestants?
All right, if you want to play again, you just got to let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
Okay, this concludes this You Don't Know Jack Sports. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the section below and spread the word. This is Tickets Please Gaming, and that arcade is now closed. Okay, I am going to take one more break and then we'll hit that last game. We'll see you in about 90 seconds. Let me get everything nice and calm first. And we'll see you then. All right, under a minute left, and all is fine. Gone through 3 games so far. Got 1 more to go. All right, welcome back, everybody. All right, where you got? This is the last game of the day. We've been so far today. We've done sports. We've done the re-ride. We've done TV. Give me 1 second. I think I know what's wrong. There we go. And we're going to see what that last game is going to be now. All right, Louder, Faster, Funnier. We're ending with that one tonight. All right. Let's see. We just need to get this going.
So how many players would you say we have here?
goodness, am I disturbing you? I asked how many people are playing.
Just one. Show out.
We're playing solo, huh? All right then, let's have a name. Let's get this baby rolling. Pick
Let's
which
see.
episode
We
you
got
wanna
late
play.
night, colorized, technical difficulties, back to school, and green. I think we'll pick technical difficulties.
30 seconds. Your buzzer is going to be the letter B. That's B, like one of my favorite movies, Blade Runner.
Yeah, Blade Runner's
20
not bad.
seconds. 20 seconds. All right. When you know an answer, buzz in. After you buzz in, you've got a few seconds to pick one of the choices, or you're going to lose cash. Is that right? See you on the flip side.
Oh, yeah.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey there, how's it going? Hey, listen, welcome to the Technical Difficulties episode. You see, we just got this brand spanking new computer system, and we're trying it out with this episode. So we figured we'd
Oh,
devote
this sounds
trivia
like
to
this is going to be a
technology
train
and all its
wreck.
Problems. Okay, I'm kidding. Throw me a category. Whoa. Coming at you, hyperactive kids won't stop saying the darndest things. How does $2,000 sound? Put it in gear, because here we go. If your hyperactive child begins playing around in HyperCard, what will you get? A cell phone that constantly rings, a jet airplane that won't stop moving, a CD player that plays all songs too fast, or a computer program with no attention span.
HyperCard.
HyperCard is a computer program that allows people to make custom products, like games, on their computer.
Okay.
And do you know what you get if you put an infinite number of hyperactive kids typing at an infinite number of computers? NBC's fall lineup. Thank you. Give me a category.
Get off my lawn.
All right, give it up for I remember when video games cost a quarter. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Okay, it appears I'm getting a sign from our producer that we've lost visual for the next question. That's great. Do we still have audio? Okay, we still have audio, so I guess I'll let's do a fill-in-the-blank question here. I just want you to stare at the line on the screen for a while, and I'm going to imitate a video game. And then you buzz in and type what game it is. So it goes like this. Bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop. Okay, so what is this first successful video game that I'm imitating? All right. It's a video tennis game called Pong. It was launched by Atari back in '72. Very big for its time.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard that there's a computer game company that's going to come out with a Pong for the '90s. Yeah, the object will be to use your little paddle to kill everything on the screen. Time to pick a category. Open wide and get ready for anything you can do, a machine can do better. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Well, hey, I just got some good news. Yeah, I just heard that my bosses hope this new computer system will eventually replace me as the You Don't Know Jack host. They know how much they need me, how irreplaceable I am. Here, I'll show you. Considering this movie shows humans triumphing over technology, which flick would best prove to my boss that a computer can't replace a Schmitty? Zapped, Short Circuit, War Games, or Turk 182?
I believe that would be War Games.
That goes in the win column. So let us try and remember that a computer cannot do a person's job, especially a host's job. especially a host who... The teleprompter went down. Can somebody check that out, please? I don't know what to say now. I'm not sure what I should do. La 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 la. I'm a little...
Well, it does say it's technical difficulties.
I'm so lonely. Category, please. Let's see what we got going. My desktop has no rhythm. $2,000 for a correct answer. See if you can wrap your skull around this. If Miles Davis traded in his jazz career for a jazz drive, what would he have in the end? Less heart, but more storage on his computer. Less groove, but a faster internet connection. Less soul, but more memory than a zip drive. Or less funk, but the ability to burn CDs.
I think it would be 3.
They tell me a jazz drive is some technical thingamabob on your computer that lets you have lots of memory. And maybe if Miles Davis had had more memory, he wouldn't have had to make stuff up all the time and try to pass it off as improvisation. All right, I need a category.
We need somebody to save Jazz. Where's Ryan Gosling?
Yeah, way to choose that category. You're about to take a bite out of a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is nothing that a good virus can't fix. Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, I'd like you to tell me if it's the name of one of the first computers, the name of an X-Men superhero, or both. As I read them off, if it's a computer, press 1. If it's a member of the X-Men, press 2. If it's both, press 3. And press 4 if you want to skip it. For each right answer, you get $500. And $500 is going to be taken away if you get it wrong and you don't get to it. All right, I'm putting 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Wolverine, computer X.
I think you're an X-Men.
Colossus.
Both.
Cyclops.
You're an X-Man.
Storm.
You're an X-Man.
Whirlwind.
I think you're a computer.
Univac.
You're a computer.
Last one, Gambit.
Both.
That's all set. I hope you don't think it's going to be this easy every time, okay? Let's look at your new score.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right, get over yourself. Let's look at 3 new categories. All right, pick a category. The category is, please stand by. I'm gonna give away $3,000 this time. Okay, so in this one, where's the question? Come on, come on! The question's not coming up. Okay, well, I'm supposed to hit this button here when that happens, so, let's see.
Due to technical difficulties, the regularly scheduled Jack question will not be aired. In place of it, we hope that you will enjoy one of our classic Jack questions, first aired the week of November 1st, 1964.
Well, gee, that's convenient.
Alrighty, boys and girls, listen up, because this one's a real doozy. It's all about the wonders of modern technology. Which of your favorite television animals would have made the best companion for the first animal sent into space? Top Cat, Lassie, Mr. Ed, or Flipper?
I think it'd be a dog.
The evil Soviet Union sent the first animal into space in 1957. A dog named Laika. Isn't that swell, kids? Of course, since it was a communist space mission, they let the dog die.
Wow.
Give me a category. Let's have a big warm welcome for, had this been an actual emergency, you'd be dead. You get it right, you get $2K. Pencils ready. Let's do it. What would a joint test of the emergency broadcast system and the Columbia broadcast system sound like? Sound 1. Save yourselves, it's Ally McBeal. Sound 2. Oh no, it's Nash Bridges. Sound 3. We're all gonna die. It's suddenly Susan. Or sound 4. There is no God. It's Dharma and Greg.
That would be number 2.
That sound was a combination of the emergency broadcast system's warning test and a warning about CBS's show Nash Bridges.
Yeah.
Well, now, wait a minute. I watched Nash Bridges last week and nothing bad happened. Oh my God. My legs! I can't move my legs! Throw me a category. Shake hands with If My Friends Could Flee Me Now. I got $2,000 says you don't know this one. Golly gee. You know what I was just thinking about? How Kathy Lee Gifford used to do all those ads for Carnival Cruises. Low prices, fabulous nightlife, and all the Cody stories you can stomach. Say Carnival Cruise offers a fantastic voyage. If the cruise is modeled after the science fiction movie of the same name, what will Kathy Lee do in the commercial? Dive into the hot magma at Earth's core, sail past the hills of Mars, relax on the pancreas, or explore the clouds of heaven.
Fantastic Voyage involved being injected into the body.
Fantastic Voyage is this sci-fi classic where a submarine full of people is shrunk and injected into a human body. And then, of course, oh boy, all sorts of stuff goes wrong. Gee, this is great because nobody dresses up a colon like Kathy Lee. Am I right, folks, or am I right?
I refuse to answer that question.
Category.
It's time for a question again.
Today's specialties include playing in a room full of balls. How does $4,000 grab you? Heads up, here it comes. If the animatronic animals at Chuck E. Cheese go haywire and run amok, which of the following will not knock you down and eat your pizza? A giant mouse, a giant purple monster, a giant chicken, or a giant
So
cat?
this actually anticipated Five Nights at Freddy's. Fascinating.
Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this. There is no giant cat amongst the artificial animal ranks at Chuck E. Cheese. However, if you take your extra tokens to the strip joint next door, you can get a close-up look at plenty of, well, never mind.
Yeah, we got you, man. You don't have to go any further.
Category.
Thank you.
This category is known as Talk to Me, You Electronic Baby. One right answer and you got $6,000 coming at you. Forward march. If you told your computer that its unit of memory was outdated, what would be the most appropriate comeback?
Like me, you're fat. Ram it up your ass.
Or
your motherboard is a slut.
That would be RAM, I think.
Hey, at least it didn't make fun of that floppy disk problem you've been having.
Oh.
The correct answer is, in computer speak, a byte is a unit of memory. But remember, words that come out of a computer aren't real, so they can't hurt you. Okay, dumbass? All right, pick a category. Hey, bless smut with dime store.
Gibberish question time.
It's time for a Lip for Dish Mess Fun.
Your gibberish category for today is, Doctor, stop eating the baby. The opening value of this gibberish question is going to be $10K. Now here's the deal. The more time you take, the less cash you get. Okay, do me a favor and tell me what phrase this rhymes with. Spock bit toe, pecked sore. And don't let that punctuation fool you.
Spock bit toad peck sore.
First clue, nerds wear these. No, it's not calculated risk. You want it, you got it. Type in the
There you go.
You know, believe it or not, I used to wear a pocket protector before I became hip. Now I just wrap my pens in a piece of tin foil and tape them to my belt. Category, please.
Who has said the better?
The category, it was the best of mimes, it was the worst of mimes. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. All right, give me your best shot. Suppose the first movable type printing press had technical difficulties. Given the first book it printed, which of these typos would have appeared? Call me itchy. 407 beers ago, God said, "Let us create ham in our image." Or, to pee or not to pee? That is the question.
I believe that would be the Bible.
This line is a typo from the Bible, which, that's right, was the first major book printed by the first printing press. Of course, that's nothing compared to the part where God says, "I am your God, and you are my pee hole." Throw me a category. Here we have Get Funky Like a Monkey in physics class. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Put your head between your knees because we're going down. If you wanted to measure the amount of electric charge you build up while doing the electric slide, what unit of measurement would you use? A volt boogie woogie woogie, an ohm boogie woogie woogie, an ampere boogie woogie woogie, or a coulomb boogie woogie woogie?
Charge you build up. Is it ampere?
So you don't lose any sleep over it. An electric charge is measured
Nope,
in coulombs.
thankfully.
And the electric slide is measured in groove, baby. Yeah, give it to me. Give me a category. May I introduce nerd porn? We're talking 6K here, so pay attention. So the one thing that I've noticed about the internet is that you can't search for anything without coming across some porno sites. Considering the organization that invented the internet, what would have been an appropriate name for the first porn site? Nasty NASA nannies, horny Harvard hotties, masochistic Mensa men, or dirty Defense Department dames.
I think it's the Defense Department.
Does this ring a bell? They tell
sure
me this
went for
internet
it.
thing was originally developed in the late 60s and early 70s by the U.S. Department of Defense. I happened to learn that the internet was developed during Nixon's presidency while I was doing a search for Tricky Dick on the internet. Turns out that's Nixon's nickname. Who'd have guessed?
Thank you very much for that image. Now I gotta delete it.
You've almost made it to the credits, but first, the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, you get $2,000. If you're wrong, you're losing $2,000. Oh, and one more thing to remember. Remember the clue. The two words that match have to fit this clue.
What kind of music machine are you? I'm one of those rolling rhythm machines. I toured with Human League back in '83. Yeah, baby.
Sex machine, I believe. Dancing, dancing. A machine? Is it Time Machine, maybe? Oh wait, Barbara had the Time Machine. Is it Tin Machine? You had New Machine. Money Machine. Could be as simple as Tin Machine. It is.
Yeah, you're some kind of small wonder, my friend. Let's look at your final score. That's
Could have
it.
been better.
Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will ya? Because...
You don't know Jack!
I want to go to that butthole surfer show, but I'm, you know...
Congratulations, player. I applaud you. Okay, it doesn't sound that impressive, but it's sincere. You want to play another game? Just let me know. Don't forget to hit F if you want to make this episode a favorite.
All right, this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack, Louder, Faster, and Funnier. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, and we'll see you next time here on Tickets Please Gaming. It's at Arcade is Now Closed. All right. I think that does it for now. All right. I'm going to pull the plug, but let me see if I can find somebody to raid here real quick. Probably doing another round of the re-ride on Wednesday. I'm maybe 50-50 on doing something Sunday, but if I do, it's going to be something special. Okay. I think I know who I want to raid here. I haven't raided this guy before, so... But he definitely is doing Jackbox. I know this for a fact, and hey, that's good enough for me. Alright. Be sure to check out my film review channel. Got myself another game. Another review. I got myself another video or two on the way. So be sure to check that out. And remember, if you're not watching my channel, then that does make you a dummy. Then that's not an insult. That's a Tickets Please fact of life.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah.